Alright, here we are in a beautiful Fresno, California morning looking at a very nice 61 Chevy Impala Convertible. Nicely done Pro Touring style Resto mod. Has some neat surprises under the hood, so on and so forth. We'll walk around and we'll kind of tell you what we know about it. This particular owner purchased the car completely done as a stock car. Had a small block underneath the hood, you know, the routine. It had been restored by another gentleman. Has a very nice paint job on it. The body's straight. I would call it an above average professional finish on the car. It's a GM or period red. I don't know if it's called, you know, torch red or whatever the color is there, but it's a period correct color. Has Foose Legend wheels on it. What's underneath the hood's kind of neat. It's got an LS3 out of a 2013 Camaro hiding underneath the hood with a GM 4LE85 automatic overdrive transmission, stainless steel headers, custom dual exhaust. Ride Tech Engineering suspension with strong arms and coilovers, just nicely done. Kind of car you can drive. It has air conditioning, power windows, power top. All the grill and bright work's nice. It's original in style, so there's a little bit of patina, you know, a little bit of peppering on the original grill here. Kind of gives you an idea what the grill was to begin with. Maybe a stone mark or something like that. Nice hood release right here. By looking at the car, you wouldn't know that it was a Resto mod. I mean, you just drive up down the street, it's just a cool looking car with nice wheels on it, Foose Legend wheels. All factory trim. The exterior of the car has not been modified at all. In fact, the interior retains reproduction upholstery too. So, walk around, we're just going to share how straight it looks here for you. The wheels are actually, I've got a little cheat sheet here like I always do in my pocket. They're Foose Legend wheels, 18 in the front, 20s in the rear. They're chrome plated. It has disc brakes on the front. Again, we'll cover a lot of stuff when we go up on the lift, so on and so forth. Has air conditioning, power windows, power top, as I just mentioned moments ago. Like I always do, sometimes I repeat myself till I get rolling here. Door jamb to door jamb. Overall, a nicely done restoration. Best part about this is the Resto mod part of it here is we'll fire it up for you and let you hear it. Matte finish dash, pretty much like it's supposed to. I believe the ride, it should have, get the glove box here. AC vents are down here along the side. Factory style heating AC control switches over there. Reproduction multi-tone carpet there. An interior factory seating. Has a retractable style seat belts right here in the front. It does have seat belts in the rear also. Kind of get a feel there. We left the tonneau cover off so you can kind of get a feel for it. It does have a tonneau top that's covered and included with the car. I'll get it out. Doors shut nice. Big old cruiser, right? These cars are nicely done. Big fat Foose wheels, 20s in the back. Dual antenna mounts on the back. You got to have those on a convertible, especially a red one. Step back and let you take a look at it here. We will, like I said, have it up on a lift and we'll cover more for you. But just a nicely done car, above average style restoration. The modernization was professionally done here in Fresno area by a street rod shop. So it runs and drives just like it's supposed to. All the suspension's been gone through. The engine, obviously an LS3 with only about 13,000 miles on it. All right, let's take a look inside here. Door jamb to door jamb, very nice little car. Kind of like we talked about. You saw it from the passenger side there. Sorry for the little break there, had a battery go dead on me. Seat belts in the back seat. It is a power top like we talked about. It's white canvas. It does have a tonneau cover. We left it back at the shop. And it's a red tonneau cover. Power windows in it right here. It has a factory VIN where it belongs right there. Door jamb to door jamb. Very nice. Multi-tone carpet. Speckled carpet, I think is what they call that. Reproduction interior. GMI did it tilt steering column here. We're going to fire this girl up too for you to take a look at it. Matte colored dash like it's supposed to. AC vents underneath the dash here. This is a Dakota digital dash, so it's been upgraded and modernized. Fire this girl up and give you a chance to listen to it. It's got 735 miles on it since it was since the powertrain and the suspension and everything was done, so it's very much a car you can drive. Volt gauge works like it's supposed to, fuel gauge works like it's supposed to, temp gauge at 180, modern engine, not any issues, original radiator that went with that car. Got a little center tack here, is kind of nice, and then the oil pressure is about 50 pounds. Has a reproduction radio in it. We're not sure it works, or it would work. I'm not sure it's all the way connected, so if you wanted tunes, you'd probably have to connect that yourself. We'll get out and let you hear it. Make sure you hang on to the end of the video. Definitely go to spudsgarage.com when you're done. Little condensation out of the pipes, that's all that is. Anyway, it's about time we tell you to get in. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Always my favorite part. Nicely done LS3 conversion. I have a little cheat sheet over here I'll cover with you. As mentioned, Pro Touring style. It's the kind of car you can drive. It's got an LS3 out of a 2013 Camaro. Car had about 13,000 miles on it. It's an LS3, 435 horse. They used all the components from the car itself, which includes the radiator, the cooling system, the pulley drive system, so on and so forth. It has an updated AC compressor there. GM Performance harness that connects to it. It used an easy TCU or TCI trans controller harness. It has a GM 4LE85 transmission in it, automatic overdrive, so you can control the transmission. That's the transmission TCU there on the firewall. Nicely detailed matte black fender wells, stainless steel headers, custom dual exhaust. We'll have it up on the lift here for you to share the undercarriage. This is a custom made aluminum air intake right here. It's been powder coated black. The air intake comes off the front here, so it gets plenty of air. Has power steering on it. There's a power steering box right down there, and the pump's right there that says Holly on it. It has power disc brakes on the front, drum brakes in the rear. We'll have a full spec sheet at Spud's Garage. It's the one I'm looking at right here. We like to just kind of give you a good video feel of the car. Appears to be a trans cooler right here. But again, we'll have more at Spud's Garage. Make sure you hang on to the end of the video. Nice little touch here with the carbon fiber look on the air filter or the engine cover assembly. Tailor wires, I'm thinking told. I thought I was going to be done talking, but I'm not. Anyway, hang on to the end of the video. We'll have more for you. Okay, we're going to show you the power top going up here. I'm using the switch underneath the dash and doing the camera at the same time. I'm a one-man show here this morning. See, the top bows have all been restored there. Give you a little video here of the top. We're not going to attach it all the way. You'll see it's wrinkled from being down, but it is a newer top, canvas top, plastic rear window. Pretty typical. There you go. Let's take a look at the trunk here. Nothing hidden. It's been Zolo toned. It's nice solid trunk pans. You'll see into the quarters here. Has a full-size spare with jack. Of course, it's not the same size as the Foost Legend wheels that are on it. Just pretty much your basic 61 Impala trunk. Give you a good feel. Hang on to the end of the video, or we're definitely going to have more. And of course, go to spudsgarage.com, where we're never any pressure. All right, let's take a look at the undercarriage here and kind of cover it all for you here. It is a Pro Touring design. It has a very high-end suspension in it. You've heard me say that already. We're at the end of the video. It has Ride Tech strong arm suspension front and rear, trailing arm style suspension in the rear here. It's got the strong arms on it. It's got the Fox Engineering shocks on it. coilovers type suspension, so they didn't modify the factory suspension in the car as far as mounting points, but they did update the strength and pro touring capabilities of it. So this is a car you could definitely drive. I know those shocks aren't cheap. It does have a panhard bar that goes across here, the factory style. Traction bar that keeps the rear end from tipping on you there. X frame, full X frame. Looks to be a body on style restoration. The front suspension too, we'll cover that, and then I'll come back and cover the rest of the undercarriage here with you. Front suspension, again, RideTech Engineering front suspension. Fully adjustable coilovers in the front, aluminum coilovers. You can see the tubular control arms, strong arm control arms. Disc brakes in the front, so as that updated disc brakes. This is the bottom side of the LS3. Again, a low mile LS3, about 20,000 miles on the car it came out of. The engine and transmission. Give you a feel, it has a stabilizer bar in the front, like it would have had from the factory style. Custom dual exhaust, it's nicely tucked up into the frame here. It detaches and comes apart, and we'll cover the floor pans here for you. Comes apart here, so that it comes apart, you can take out two pieces, so on and so forth. Factory rear differential, I don't have any specifications on that. The floor pans are dry. There's not any excess undercoating to hide anything, which is a good thing because we can see what we got. They did some pan replacement right in here. Both these, and usually that's because of a wet carpet type of issue. There was a small repair done here on the floor pan itself. It appears the rockers, at least on the passenger side's been done. It's hard to tell on this side, but there's not currently any rust that's visible, and there's no undercoating used to hide anything in particular. From what I can see, it's solid all the way up through here and in the back. Kind of give you a feel there. So very much the kind of car you can drive. Nice style. These are all engineered engine mounts and so on and so forth, tranny mounts for it. Again, you can see this floor pan here, usually because of a wet carpet issue. They've also done this front pan up here, or a repair right there. But it's strong, it's right, it's solid. Kind of give you a feel of the rocker here. A view here. We enjoy you coming to spudsgarage.com. We're never any pressure. Give us a call. We dig what we do. I'm chief cook and bottle washer. So the person you're going to get on the phone is going to be me in regards to this car, Brian, Spuds Garage. We try and share everything that we can see with the car. When there's a lift, we'll grab it. This one has a lift. Just a good little pro touring car, nice tight suspension, LS3. Go to spudsgarage.com. Give us a call.